Greetings, everybody. This is Serpentine. Pardon me. Greetings, everybody. This is Serpentine451 here, and I am back on YouTube, baby. Now, I'm going to announce something that I've been wanting to talk about for the longest time. I am a huge fan of one facet of the Naosuverse. That is the Fate series. Now, if anybody didn't know that, I'm happy to oblige. The Fate series basically centers around what is known as the Holy Grail War, where 7 servants are summoned by 7 masters in order to face off against each other in a battle royale for the Holy Grail itself. Now, recently, as of, probably a month or so ago, there was the announcement that they were going to release Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel into 3 movies. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. What I want to talk about most of all is Fate Extra Last Encore. Now, Fate Extra, that is an interesting facet. Fate Extra was a video game series done by Type Moon, the company that is responsible for everything that's related to the Naosuverse. It is a Holy Grail War within a computer, known as the Moon Cell Grail Wars, which there's Fate Extra CCC, and the forthcoming Fate Extelia, or however it's pronounced, the 3rd game in the series. Now with Fate Extra Last Encore, what's most interesting about it? Well, the main star, or the main servant of the series, is Sabre. Now, this Sabre is very different. It is the red Sabre of Fate Extra. This Sabre in particular is none other than Nero. Nero being the Roman emperor that is one of the most infamous of Roman emperors. But this Nero is not a male. Oh no, my friends. She is most definitely female. But the Fate Extra series is kind of like more of a battle royale of sorts. And Nero being my favorite Sabre, out of all the Fate series, I cannot wait to actually see this. Even though I have to wait till 2017 in order to actually see this anime, I can still play Fate Extra and just pal around with my favorite Sabre. What's the premise of Fate Extra? Well, here's the basic thing. It's kind of like you choose your own servant video game. It's like your standard RPG. You get your character that you play as, the master. You get to name them after yourself. You could choose which gender you are. And then you get to pick your servant. You get to pick from Sabre, Caster, and Archer. Archer being Emiya from Fate Stay Night. Caster being Tamamao, which is connected to Japanese mythology. And then you get Nero, who is the Sabre. Now Nero is a very interesting Sabre is that she doesn't have a sword connected to her name, but she does have a very awesome theatrical double phantasm. So some of the notable servants that you'll actually see in Fate Extra are one version of Vlad the Impaler, which was the more Dracula aspect of the character in the series, which would be summoned as Lancer. You also get Lu Bu as Berserker, Nursery Rhyme as one of the casters, Robin Hood as Archer, Gawain, one of the Knights of the Round, summoned as Sabre with Excalibur Galatane. Now that's just to name a few. With this, I kind of am excited to see Last Encore since it's mostly going to be focused on Nero and the main character of this series. If it's going to be a straight-up adaptation of Fate Extra, which that in itself is kind of cool, and I did call it being one of the Fate series that is going to get an anime adaptation, with Studio Shaft at the helm. Shaft has done pretty well in my honest opinion, but what I would have preferred Ufotable to actually do it, but since they're doing Heaven's Feel, I can kind of understand that. But all in all, I'm excited for Fate Extra Last Encore in 2017. I just cannot wait to actually see it come to fruition and see one of my favorite games, from one of my favorite series, and actually see my favorite Sabre shine in the spotlight like she deserves. Now, since this is going to be one of my first few videos, after coming back from 2 to 3 years of laying dormant and just hanging around the YouTuber's core, I think bringing back my channel is most certainly overdue. So this has been Serpent51, or if you were to prefer to call me Tony, that is all up to you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you're just as excited as I am.